Hello YouTube! Today we decided to take you for a day at Florida amazing place called Babcock Ranch. We took an eco tour. Her name was Lulu. Beautiful place. Let's go take a look. Tell them what they need to do. Not to forget to do what?
Like and subscribe.
Yes. If Martha said, just do it.
Barrel chest, extra glute muscles, and the powerful back end. Now, a good quarter horse can run up to 55 miles an hour in the first quarter mile. They'll beat a thoroughbred. They will stop on a dime. They can cut right and left. They have what you call cow sense. They can actually anticipate or sense the cow's move before he cuts from the herd.
Hi guys. Do it. Come here. Hey.
I know he's going to come back over.
Michelle, they are going. Nicole, they're going around.
They better come over to the other side.
Guys, look.
Okay, guys.
Look.
No. Over here. Come on.
Do they ever try to step in?
Yes, all the time. That's why you got around. There you go.
Oh my God.
All right.
It's like
Spanish Explorer. Fernando.
There's a sandhill cranes.
1521. Now, Dr. cattle are descendants of their aunt.
There's one more. Guys, look.
So they are bony
God.
structure, not the best tasting meat, but again, back then, you're going to eat whatever you can get.
Oh my God, they keep coming. Look at that. Here she is. Good. Good. Look at them. Hi. Ooh, big guy. Oh, look. So you see we had lots of fun, but the weather, it was right after a big huge storm, so I apologize for the wind here and there. I promise the first 5-6 minutes there will be this wind noises, but after it's gonna be quiet and easier to listen to.
Now again, one bull to about 50 females. Come on, Daisy. Come on. There you go, girl. You can't start that behavior. Oh, she's not liking me right now. You know what it is? She's scared of this rat here. Whee! So that's how Spanish is very proud to have this Florida history. They are one free of cattle. They actually eat palm fronds. So spring is fun.
Here they come. Oh my God, look at this.
Now this is a Southwest Florida native. Now, boys and girls. Oh, and they're also named
there's
Seminole sheep, Osceola. Now, they, boys and girls are called Jennies and Jakes. Jennies mature into hens. She's a hen. Now, and Jakes mature into your toms or your gobblers. Now, they have every color in the rainbow on about 6,000 feathers, okay? The toms are more brilliant in color, where the females are a little subtler. But again, if you're a turkey hunter, Osceola turkey is yours from Turkey. Well, we are one of the last few working ranches that still do it old Florida style. Spillway or a weir. Now remember, this is how they move. They either get up on all fours and walk, or they slide on their belly right into the water.
Oh, you see how many over there?
Oh God, how many over there?
They're laying up, laying up. He is enjoying this moment.
Oh my God,
So
cool.
here's how you measure a gator.
You see the mouth open over there?
Is he gaping?
He's getting up.
Oh yeah, he's. Okay, look at this
Oh, there's
guy.
one right there.
Andrei,
Look at him. He's gonna slide in.
Wee! Oh,
Let's see, who's on the left? So you'll notice the gator tail drags right down in the mud. I got a lot of gators in the water laying up on the shore. Now, the water level had dropped significantly here.
see those over
but
there?
again, we're getting this fresh rain, so it kind of rejuvenates. Oh, that's got to be Big Pete out there. I see the one that kind of giving us a side view, but then the one that's kind of looking away from us, he's about 14 feet long.
Whoa.
Now this old wood structure here, there's a couple little gator heads down by the wood stumps. So, this wood structure is the old train trestle. Brewville had a weekly quota. 3 train loads of lumber. I'm going to move up so we get a good view of him. So guys, I wanted to point out, straight across there, I got a little red slider turtle.
yeah, he's
kinda
coming up. Yep.
And then over here, where the Big Pete, that big 14-foot gator, notice he's got his mouth open that way, but look at the little gator that's got his head resting on Pete's tail.
Yeah.
See it? Now it is wrapping up mating season for the gators, so that might be Pete's romantic friend who's allowed to lay on his tail right now. So these gators are walking 1 or 2 miles through the woods just to get to another body of water. And again, this water was so low the other day. Now hang on, I've got a ramp here. That story, and let's talk. Now, Spanish explorer. Oh
Hi,
God,
piggies.
Spanish
Oh, they want
explorer
food.
Fernando de Soto, Feral Rock, 1521. They blend with
Look at the little one,
We
George.
have a feral population today.
Let's
Over
test
1 million, Florida.
Oh
2
my
million
God.
Texas. Now,
Look at that one.
Oh my
they have
God.
many
Look at
names.
these.
Feral hog,
The pattern.
wild pig, razorback, piney woods,
No,
ruder.
that one over there, the 2. Oh my God.
I'm going to have you do this, hon. You grab this, go right behind your mom there, go a seat behind
Come
her.
on.
Throw as far as you can with the
Go
cord,
behind me.
okay? I'm just trying to give them plenty
Давай, я
of
буду
cord.
держать, а ты
Okay. There we go.
throw far. There,
Now,
good job.
just fling it, girl.
Давай.
Fling it.
Really?
And keep
Yay!
it away from the buggy. So now, the boys are called boars. The
Вон,
females
бейбом брось,
are
вон
called,
Look at that
the
baby.
boys are called boars. If the cowboys castrate them, then they're called a bar. That big gray one right there, that's Gus. He's a bar. And then the females are called sows. Either one can get up
Андрей,
to
много
about
не кидай.
300 pounds.
Okay.
Now we do want you to have an understanding that you have native plants and animals versus invasive plants and animals. These guys are invasive animals. They wreak havoc on your ranch property with their deep, deep rooting, and they'll destroy your gorgeous landscape backyard in one evening. Look at the little piglets. Now, so again, they can be dangerous and aggressive. If you look up here, look at the tusk on just this one hog. So the top teeth are called cutters, the bottom are tusks. The cutters constantly sharpen that tusk. These usually they're average about that long. This is unique to have tusks that long. So if they run by you just the right way, they can kind of slice your leg open, okay?
So that one is the boss.
But they are the most spoiled feral hogs in Florida because they're getting corn every half hour on our tours. But I'm glad to see little piglets eating because they're so vulnerable out here. The big hogs will trample them. They'll, you know, stomp on them. They grab them, toss them through the air. So I'm always trying to make sure lots of corn because that's when they get a little feisty. But they're, so again, groups of animals have names. This is a
for the babies over there.
Hon, I have plenty of corn. Oh, jeez.
These are fighting.
Many colors: red, black, tan, brown, gray, spotted, striped, stinky, dirty, muddy, and smelly. But boy, are they happy. They're energetic this morning.
Woo!
Oh, jeez. They scare the heck out of me sometimes. And the reason why: open range, no fencing. Cattle hunter had to hunt for his cattle with his brand on it, keep them close and tight. In the 40s, cattle, their mattresses with Spanish moss, has a lovely red chicker bun.
And they're babies.
Skin, and
see the babies?
Those? The saying, good night, sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite.
Oh.
So guys, we started talking about sandhill cranes, and we're totally interrupted by all our wildlife. So your sandhill cranes get their names from the sandhills of Nebraska. Beautiful red heart.
Oh, you're tough.
On top of the head. Now, they are well, first of all, look at the two little crane colts. They have one or two babies in a clutch. These guys have to be a good almost 3 months old. They are finally grown into their legs. When they're first born, they're only about 10 inches high. Now, when they get 10 months old, fully mature, Mom and Dad will ask them to leave the nest, go find their forever mate. Now, they're migratory. Will go as far as Canada, Alaska, even Siberia. And monogamous, most loyal and devoted couple in the bird world. Well, when the male wants to impress his girl, he's going to jump up and down, kick his legs, flaps his wings, he trumpets, he calls, he tosses branches, pine cones in the air, does his best sandhill crane ballet dance. Seen it. It's amazing up there. But that's my thing. I'm always searching for animals. Well, guys, Henry Ford also stuffed the first automobile seats with Spanish moss. Well, I imagine that was his first automobile recall way back then. Well, the feral hogs root deep enough holes that they will injure cattle and horses. Cowboys don't have a big, warm, fuzzy feeling towards the feral hogs. It's actually open hunt season on private land for them. Now on the right, I've got an old school hog trap. Several on the ranch, Mr. Babcock days. Now today's hog trap, portable, on wheels, hitched to a truck. Cowboys bring them different ranch locations. Well, when think of your golf courses, housing communities, when they're receiving a lot of feral hog property damage, they are calling in the hog trappers to thin out the herd. big business in Florida. Well, now we're going into Telegraph Swamp ecosystem. 10,000 acres, swells up to 12,000 in rain season. On them. Spikes are everywhere. Those are cypress knees. Scientists first believed knees grow into trees. Actually found out they're the anchoring root system to the tree itself. Can be 35 feet away from the tree trunk.
Wow.
Now a reddish brown new growth on top of the knees. Folklore says glows like a glow stick at night, so settlers can cross the swamp in the dark. Here we go. Now this was dry. Last week it was all dry through here. So your cypress wood is hardy. Hang on, I've got a Florida hill. Woo!
Hiding behind that tree.
Let me throw something out to him, keep him busy. Now remember, your raccoon, that is live in city-urban development. Okay?
There he is.
They got
You see
hands
him?
just like you and I.
Right there.
Thumbs. And if it's a group of raccoons, we call that a smack of raccoons. Guys, I'm going to move the corn bucket out of habit. 100 years old, too. Okay? So Mr. Babcock, even there was no rules. They were cutting everything down, but he at least was a forward thinker. So this is what you would call a
300
seed
years
tree.
old.
They leave it behind. So see, but all this other cypress is second generation.
Cypress.
This was all felled. This was,
Look at those roots.
you know, harvested back here. But this is, well, oh, let me tell you this though. For the cypress wood, many purposes. They used it for furniture, pickle barrels.
Orchid mounting.
The early Coca-Cola flags with the bottled Coca-Cola. Let's see, fishing piers, fence posts, shingles, paneling.
So beautiful.
But today, the state of Florida protects their cypress. So a landowner is going to have to call up the forestry department, and believe me, there's so many rules to cutting cypress. Most of the time, too many rules, and you can't cut it. Which, let me show you this over here.
There's another one for you.
So this tree was hit by the flight of the panther, and now we need to save our Florida wildlife corridor.
There's one by the tree.
Many cameras all over the state, several on the ranch. They captured on a motion camera 2 wild panthers in a romantic moment.
Ooh.
A couple months later, here come the female panther with 2
cute.
cubs. So they call her Babs, and she is a Florida panther on our ranch, and she's the first female north of Caloosahatchee River since '73, so 45 years later. So that is a little spark of hope that if we preserve our wildlife corridor, we will preserve our panther. Guys, I'm going to go from talking panthers to gators, so get your cameras ready. I got a little surprise for you.
Oh, Jesus.
And she's just a little surprise.
Oh, you have her with you? Lucia!
I know. Well, they're always cute when they're little.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tell me about it. It's my number 3.
I know. So this is little Miss Dottie.
Dottie.
Okay? She is an American alligator. She's our wildlife ambassador. So this way you can be up close personal with a gator in a safe setting, okay? Let me give you fun facts. Black and gold bands. They're unique to her, just like your fingerprints unique to you. She has 3 eyelids, just like you and I,
Can we
top
feel the
and
tail?
bottom. I'm going to let you in just a moment. Yep. Let me give you the whole spiel, and then we can relax. So the 3 eyelids, just like
Just look
you
at
and
the
I,
tops.
top and bottom.
I'm
You can stand right up.
Just look at the
Yeah.
eyes.
And
She can
so
see.
the
How
3rd
familiar.
eyelid, which is called a nictitating membrane. When she goes underwater, this clear lens sweeps sideways over. They're like swimming goggles for her. Now her ears are up here. Now this is how you measure a gator, because sometimes you just see the gator head. You're going to measure from the nose to the eyes in inches, convert to feet. So Dottie's maybe 1.5 inches, she's 1.5 feet long. And remember, when you only see the gator head and the water lines right here, she can still hear you, see you, and breathe, and patiently wait. She is an opportunity hunter, an apex predator. Never forget that, okay? They're cute when they're little, all right? Now, she is born with 80 teeth. 40 on the top, 40 on the bottom. Come on, girl. Hold on, she might snap at the camera. Come on. Are we seriously not? Dottie!
See, like I like the padding part. Oh, there she is! Oh my
gosh, good girl. Believe me, they have no emotions.
Oh,
okay?
she's smiling. She wants that camera.
40 on the top. Look at how dead end on the end. See how the flap goes down? That way they can grab something underwater and not breathe air into their lungs.
How sharp are those teeth at this age?
Sharp and tear flesh on the first day. 100 pounds of pressure. They can grab your finger
Could
pretty
they
good.
take a finger off?
Well, probably, if they get you good, just the right way.
I'm sure he would try.
Yeah.
I mean, I know.
So, gator teeth are like shark's teeth.
They remind me of Storm.
When one falls off, a nose and teeth in a lifetime. Hold that thought. 5 toes on the front, 4 webbed toes in the back. That helps with swimming. Now, on her back is called scutes. Those are solar panels. They are cold-blooded animals, so they have to kick up their body heat by laying in the sun. Now, let's say they're laying out and they get a little too hot. They'll just open their mouth like that gator was. That's called gaping. They're releasing heat. That's just like a dog panting. Now, the tail, 2/3 their length. And when I tell you all the power's in the tail, legs tuck in, that tail gets going, and it does all the navigating in the water. So guys, I'm going to let you're more than welcome, touch Dottie on the top, the bottom of the tail, her little back foot. I'll call from about here up, the no-touch zone, because I got teeth in that zone. I do have sanitizer for you, actually. Yeah.
No? Are you gonna do it?
Number 1.
Oh, she's doing it!
It's soft, isn't it?
We have a very...
So figure they're gonna grow about 1 foot a year. You asked how old she is. She's 1.5 feet, so maybe 1.5 years old. Now, they will max out at about the female. The female.
Not my turn.
Will
Go
max
away.
out.
Oh,
about
God.
8-10 feet long.
Oh, I don't know if I
but
like
your
that.
Big
Can
male,
I touch the foot?
Yeah. Oh, please.
It's so
But
squishy.
the male, I know, isn't it soft?
And she's smiling again.
The males are going to get 12, 13, 14 feet long, okay? And your Florida state record, that is 14 feet, 3.5 inches long. Heaviest gator was 1,043 pounds. He was
That would
just
be me
over
in my
13.
next life.
Come back as a gator.
Oh,
Oh yeah, but
watch out,
so
Laurel.
they are opportunity
It's
hunters.
hilarious how she's
They
smiling.
eat pretty much about anything. Okay, so fish, crabs, turtles. Let's see, birds, fawns, deer, calves, piglets, hogs, cats, dogs. They pretty much eat anything that comes across their path. They might hesitate with a full-size horse or cow.
Oh, the stomach
He
monk.
might
Have you
think-
tried that?
No,
Is it real
I am
soft?
fine without
Yeah.
trying her
Just
stomach.
be careful. I don't want her to do number 1 on you.
Oh yeah,
she,
where's that?
She does do the piddle
I'm
whip.
assuming it's right here.
This last week, yep. I get to that soft little underbelly to get to them.
That is so fun. No.
But anyway, so we have 6 gators in our tour department. She came to us when she was about 6-8 inches long.
Oh my
when
God.
she gets over 3 feet long.
Oh, she's like, I'm done with the
here
tour.
comes the
Yeah.
tail. When she gets over 3 feet long, we call up the alligator farm.
It's like, Michelle,
to
the
come
tour is
switch
over.
her out.
Put me in
Because
my...
trying to walk down
her
the
bed.
aisle with a 4-foot gator would be crazy
is-
with a K in Florida.
It reminds
she's a
of
good
our
girl.
cat. And exactly what our cat does when she doesn't want to be held anymore.
When she's done. Well, it's funny because you can feel them building the energy. Then she's going to try and get away and flip the tail. Now she's back to Zen Gator till she absorbs that energy again.
That's...
Well, guys, I have more adventure for you ahead.
Oh.
So what do we say to a gator?
Oh,
when
boy.
We say goodbye?
Bye-bye.
See you later, alligator. Yeah, she's a good
Bye,
girl.
Daddy.
I like her. The buggy's gonna rock and roll a little bit. Remember I said about the cypress knees getting that reddish brown new growth? Check them out right here on the right. It looks so funky. That's the little glow sticks. Lights the way to cross the swamp in the dark. That's folklore. All right, well, in the far right fields, there's a 4-foot tall tan plant. That is called broom's hedge. Pioneers would cut the broom's hedge, bottom of the stalk, put about 100 in a bunch, wrap it with rope. They swept out their homes with broom's hedge. Well, let's talk Florida snakes. 24 species, 4 are venomous. Notice I say venomous, not poisonous. Snake meat is not poisonous, it's edible, and people do enjoy it for a meal. Now our venomous snakes, eastern diamondback rattler, dusky pygmy rattler, water moccasin, known as a cottonmouth, and your coral snake. He has a cousin, king snake. Both have red, yellow, black stripes. Well, the saying goes, red and black is a turn them into downtown Fort Myers, along McGregor, all the way to Punta Rasa, El Parkway, and you can load up your cattle on the barges and ship them to during Spanish-American War.
And that's where she will leave us and go home, right? Can make big money. Now you get back home yourself. They are everywhere. Yeah.
I think a lot of them have moved down from that first
Look at that island.
we went through.
Oh, see the mouth?
Because they have been walking, 1 or 2 miles through the woods. I'd come through, gators moving south, So right now, gators still have somewhere to hide, which is under the water. But come June, this whole swamp is going to be dry as a bone.
Wow.
So I'll have 70, 80 of them laying up on top of each other. Baby gators stay away, or little gators stay away from the big gators, because big gators will eat them. 10% of the baby gators that hatch will
Be a
make
snack.
it to 1 year old. So that's a small percentage. Look at this big guy here. He's got to be a good 10, 11 feet out of the water.
So how do all the other gators that pass 1 year old still survive?
No, only 10% will make it to 1 year. So 90% is kind of part of the food chain. So definitely they're a food source. Yeah. So you'll notice on top of the water,
those are
an
cypresses.
oily reflection. Now that is called tannin. So that is from the cypress tree seed. What we noticed in the past couple of weeks, we have very little birds. We had flocks of birds. I think what's happening is the fish source, the population is depleting.
Oh my God.
So they've went other places for, for fish. Now notice there's your cardinal air plants. They're on the side of the cypress there.
The cypress is so beautiful. That bottom, the skirt you call, unbelievable.
Now you'll see water rings popping.
Uh-huh.
We have a large population of walking catfish out here.
Walking.
So they come up with the popping of the bubbles, oxygen bubbles. But also remember, it's critter state. So I mean, it could be apple
Turtles,
snails,
too.
fish, turtles, frogs, salamanders, water bug. Oh, look at him walk!
Oh boy.
Unbelievable. He's a big boy.
Wee. Crazy.
Reminds me of Diego.
You guys
Is it
came at
scary?
a good
Mom.
time.
Oh boy, one more.
O'clock, we won't see any of the gators. They'll all be under the water again. So anytime when you're kind of cruising for wildlife and stuff, 10, 10:30, 11 at the latest.
But they
Early
do.
birds
They do
always
not
see
attack
everything.
each other. No, kind of. If
They
there's
could
a
get-
reason.
They could get territorial.
Yeah.
Now,
If there's food, I've seen one on video rip another gator's arm off.
Sure. We have a couple, we call them tripods. When they're three-legged gators, yeah. So definitely, they get feisty. They don't care. They're gonna grab something if they're hungry. Here,
Nope.
everybody's playing with tucked in.
Oh, there's one, right? Two, right there, babies.
Got a couple visuals. Good.
On the grass, right? One and
Okay.
two.
Oh yeah. Interesting how they blend in.
Uh-huh.
All right. Well, this wraps it up. I certainly hope you enjoyed yourself, fell in love with this ranch just like I did. Now check for your belongings. I am coming back with the same head count that we left with, so as a tour guide, this was much success.
Michelle
tour.
was our
I
tour
didn't
guide.
leave you on Gator
She
Bridge
was
today.
amazing.
Now guys, don't forget that Path of the Panther website. Go on there, watch the documentary trailer. I'm told it's in the Florida theaters, but also Rhonda said she watched it on Hulu. Supposed to be out on Disney Plus pretty soon, but definitely check that out.
Michelle,
Guys,
say hi, YouTube.
hi YouTube.
She was the best. Go and see them.
Thank you. My
Thank you.
pleasure. Come back again.
Okay, and then you have to visit the Gator Shack with the food I've heard is amazing, right? You can eat. Look what you can have.
Alligator.
Gator bites, fried surf and turf alligator. Ouch. I am not ready. George ordered gator bites, so we'll see. It's really, really, really nice. So gator bites, George. You go. What's the sauce that comes with it?
Orange marmalade or something?
Orange with gator. I mean, yeah.
Smells like pickles.
Ooh, yeah. Does a
Doris, here, have some chicken.
You want a gator bite?
Have some chicken, Doris.
It's hot.
I'll kill you, George. This, it's a gator.
You said it was chicken.
What are the brothers for? To tell you the truth?
Someone
And? What is it like?
Not that, but
What does it taste like?
it's like chicken.
Tastes like chicken. Go away. I need mentally to prepare myself. Ew. I need a little tiny
Wow. It's
piece,
hot.
It's not hot though.
piece
Yes,
of
it
gator.
is.
It is. Some of them are hotter.
Mine did.
Listen.
I'll do it.
Да? Давай. Have for you. Those taste like chicken. I'm eating a gator. Nobody would tell me it's sexual even, but it's like between chicken and fish.
Chicken fish.
So Georgia got what?
It's Carly bacon cheeseburger.
A little cheeseburger with a little bacon. Let us see how you can bite that.
Yum! Oh my god. That came out of me. This. Miss Martha has her booger. And now I have my shrimp basket. Yum.
And I have a piece of Jell-O stick.
Yeah? You're so fancy. Let's dig in. So wasn't that fun? It was cool. We had the really crazy weather today, but it ended up being a Florida weather. So visit Babcock Eco Tours in Punta Gorda, I believe, Florida. Let's say bye.
Bye.
George, say bye. Okay, he said it, trust me. Okay, thank you.